They're weak. They're tired. They don't know what they're doing.
They're old. They're stupid.
Their bodies aren't holding up to the task. Wait, and I need to put...
4 stars on a wow, wow, wow. Go fuck yourself.
Eat shit and die.
I've seen them come, I've watched them go, watched them rise, witnessed it and watched them blow. Watched them all blossom and watched them grow. Watched the lawsuits when they lost their dough.
I think we're getting off to a little bit of a hostile start.
Oh, no.
And last Salacious episode, my mother had to turn it off because I kept getting a little too aggressive and shouting expletives. So I'm gonna be calm, cool, collected, and kind this week.
I think episode 27 we need to turn a new leaf, and we all need to bring a lot more kindness into our lives collectively.
I think this is gonna be it's a new month. It's month 7 of the year. It's so hot. It's so hot.
Sorry,
I'm a little bit dizzy.
Have we started?
I'm recording. Just doing
Summer's
like
just
the preamble.
monologuing, actually.
Grace, are you recording?
Uh-huh.
Yes? Okay. Sorry, I didn't know we had started.
Sorry, I'm trying to mow down and finish my ice cream cone.
I know, it's...
I'm doing our not cold open.
Our warm open?
Our warm open. Our hot darn open. See, I was gonna say the F word.
When this week is the big heat wave. The prophetic big heat wave. So our cold open melted and now it's a hot open.
A room temperature open. Eleanor, before we melt away,
Can you introduce the pod,
can
please?
you cue us in?
Hello and welcome.
Where's the energy?
Where's the energy? I was told that we're turning over a new leaf.
I meant like we're not gonna be mad at each other. We're
Towards kindness.
I know. I was gonna be calm, cool, collected.
But you could also be hype.
And kind.
I was gonna put the NPR filters on all our mics.
Oh wait, so you want me to whisper? Is what I'm hearing.
Not whisper, no.
No, if you start
I never
whispering,
said anything about whispering.
My name is Julianne Moore from Jurassic Park 2, and
Grace.
you're listening
Everybody
to
on NPR
Stuff
have
You
very
Should Know.
expensive microphones, and they enunciate.
I could
And they
enunciate.
enunciate like this.
And
They don't
talk
whisper.
NPR.
I'm
They're
on
very
NPR.
precise
Welcome to.
and clipped with their
Who?
speech patterns.
Can we do
speak-
transatlantic NPR?
My name is Eleanor.
My name is NPR Summer.
My name is Ira Glass from NPR's This American Life.
Ira Glass, are you feeling okay?
I know nothing else about NPR's This American Life. I just know that it exists. Hi, welcome to the episode.
I know nothing about NPR at all.
That's because
Eleanor, what's the name of our show? What's the name of our podcast?
Welcome to Who Watches Watching the Detectives, a weekly
we
podcast
could be like NPR. We have a game
where
show.
we watch Watching the Detectives. We have a game show?
Yeah, Eleanor, you have a game show.
I have a game show.
God, you
The
have
game
to
show
say
is
a
one of
podcast unlike any other, and then I get to say my one
unlike any
line.
other on the internet. And then my name is Eleanor. I'm joined by these two freaks. We've got sorry.
Mhm, Take it back. Take it back.
I didn't get to say my bit.
We're calm.
It's all ruined.
We're cool. We're collected.
She's ruined it for us, Summer.
I mean, she has ruined it for me, Lucian.
That was really heartfelt and beautiful.
We're watching the 2007 romantic comedy, Watching the Detectives, directed by Paul Soder. Cillian Murphy is in it, so is Lucy Liu.
He didn't direct it.
I'm really trying to remember my open.
You're doing great.
It's too hot, you forgot.
No, I have the AC on.
Oh, wow, you have air
It's
conditioning?
too cold. I have brain freeze.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I was going to flip you off, but then I remembered I'm supposed to be kind.
Be kind.
Sorry, and I'm supposed to believe you don't live in a backwater country?
What the hell is happening?
Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm kind.
All of the blood in my body
I'm cool.
just exploded out of me like a fountain, and now I'm
No,
a shriveled husk of the person I once
Summer,
was.
you have to be cool. You have to be cool, Summer.
I don't have any blood
Summer,
left
I've got
in
my
me,
hands-
Grace. I don't know how I can continue.
I've got my hands on your shoulders and I'm saying, Summer, this isn't you. This isn't
Today
your
is-
heart.
I've got my hand in the hand of the man that steals the water.
Today is
Grace.
Friday,
As it's so often
July
Salacious
3rd,
Friday.
2026.
Happy birthday, America.
It is the 27th month
No.
of this year.
It's the what?
It has been 10 weeks.
Sorry, you said the 27th month.
It is.
It feels
We're
like
back.
it.
We're back.
It feels like it.
It's Salacious 27. We're back.
As is podcast tradition,
And we back.
we have
And we back.
indulged in substances, which may be to blame
You have to guess.
for our
You have to guess. We won't tell you. You have to guess. Put your answers in the comments down below.
black tar heroin. Do we have anything in our I don't remember
Grace.
what it's called.
What?
Grace, help us
What's our
back on
segment
track.
where
What
we
are we to
do
get back
the
up? What?
things
You want
that
me
we
to get us
forgot.
back on track?
Grace, where are we?
You want me to get us back on track? I've been sitting here the whole time going, thinking to myself, should I talk about my Grimace lead paint cup? Have I ever told you guys about my Grimace lead paint cup?
I
You don't want me to
think-
put us back on track.
Okay,
Back on
okay,
track. Today we
I have-
watched... No, shut man!
Oh, yes,
Today
I remember.
we watched Watching the Detectives.
That's our podcast. You're
Yeah.
currently watching Who Watches
You're
Watching
currently
the
watching Who
Detectives.
Watches. We did watches The Detectives.
And that's,
Remember?
remember that.
Remember.
We watched...
It'll be important later.
Don't ever forget that. Pop quiz, you guys. Pop quiz.
At the end of the episode.
What was... No, it's right now.
Right now?
What was so
Oh,
different
me?
about our watch today?
Oh, you're asking us.
Yeah.
It was in Italian.
Eleanor wants us to watch the movie in Italian the next 26 times so that we both learn Italian and grow more fond once again for the English version.
26 more times. We even them
It will
out.
not be happening.
Imagine.
It literally will not be happening.
Okay, imagine, okay? Every single day of your life, you wake up, you walk out the door, people are speaking Italian.
No.
The dystopian world.
You want me to imagine living in Italy?
And then
Oh.
on the 27th day of your life,
Eleanor, I think you're confused.
okay, you step out the door. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, Eleanor.
It's the same door. It's the same. Imagine you wake up every day.
You wake up every single day.
Imagine you wake up.
Imagine if you wake up
Eleanor.
every single day of your life and everybody outside is speaking Italian. And then on the 27th day of your life,
I'm a
Eleanor,
baby.
imagine all the people.
I'm a baby, Eleanor.
you've lived for 27
I'm
days.
1 month old.
Okay? You go to bed living in a world, all right, where everybody speaks Italian. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm collected. You wake up on the 28th day and everybody's
I
speaking
wouldn't
English.
understand.
So, as a baby, I actually have no language recognition. So...
I can understand that they're saying different phonemes. I can understand, the difference between different languages. But I cannot.
You don't think on the perspective, the change that the language brings in a person, you don't think you would notice that?
Do you think they put American Emerson in the Italian movie?
Yeah, they got the voice actor to come over.
He doesn't have any lines.
We don't want to answer your Italian hypothetical. Can we talk about Letterboxd?
Okay,
I
we
want
can
to
talk about Letterboxd.
Introduce our new weekly segment.
Yes.
Who watches
okay.
Watching the Detectives? What we watched weekly wrapped.
I like
what we want. Yes.
We all watched the same thing except for me once.
Yes, Grace. Before we go into what we watched as a group, I want you to tell us what you watched alone.
This feels like confession.
Grace, how long has it been since you last confessed?
Since I last watched Jaws?
Yes.
A year.
That's not that bad.
Before yesterday. Yeah, this was my first, because I don't watch it during the winter because it's too cold and it's illegal. And
Jaws
I
will
guess-
get too cold and he'll swim away.
Yeah.
yeah, yesterday, I was not feeling too great. I had a bad mental health day, and it's also really hot outside. And also tomorrow's the 4th of July, and I said, what do I need right now? Jaws.
Jaws the shark.
And so I watched Steven Spielberg's Jaws,
Jaws.
which I gave the same rating as I gave my watch this week.
And that rating would be, we forgot to talk about what our ratings were this week. I give it a 4.
We'll get into that after the letterbox. Yeah, I know. I saw your review. I commented on your review.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got revenge.
It wasn't the movie I was used to, Grace. It was too strange and weird. I think I need to see it a second time before I can give it a 5.
We watched
We watched Obsession.
4 movies together this week. We watched Full Metal Jacket.
Wait, what?
We watched Noah.
Oh, I never mind.
We
I
watched
also saw Obsession by
Obsession.
myself.
And we watched Twilight New Moon.
I saw Obsession alone before you freaks
Yeah.
saw it.
I saw Obsession with these guys, and I liked it so much. The next day, Canada Day, I went to the movie theater and I watched it. Eleanor, can you play the Canadian national anthem for like
No.
half a second? Like, dude.
I think you guys got it.
Thank you everybody for coming to Who Watches Watching the Detectives What We Watched Weekly Wrapped.
You don't want to talk about Noah?
I think if I talk about Noah, I don't know if I can stay calm, cool, and collected and kind.
No one wants to talk about Noah, Eleanor.
How do you think?
I don't want to talk about Noah.
How do you think
Noah
watching Noah
is-
affected your watch this week?
I don't think I thought... Eleanor, can I be honest with you?
On a scale of 1 to 5, just give me a number.
0. 0. Literally,
0.5? It is in a small, exclusive club of movies
Hey,
that earned a
that's my joke.
half-star rating.
I
That's what I
haven't
did.
thought about Noah since we watched it. I literally have not had one... This is the first time I'm thinking about Noah since we watched it.
We were, of course, thinking about watching The Detectives
Yes.
when we watched all these other movies.
Yes,
Twilight New
specifically
Moon had a
absolutely.
very... watching the detectives feel...
And Obsession. There's a scene-
I think
there's-
New
there's-
Moon
there's
was
this-
stronger, though.
There's a scene in Obsession that is, it's pretty much identical to one of the scenes in this movie.
Spoilers for Obsession.
No, Grace is
I'm
clapping,
pantomiming.
almost
no,
clapping.
Pantomiming the car scene.
Yeah,
No.
there's multiple scenes that are very, very close.
But
It's crazy that they
Yeah.
did that to Lucian.
They called him Lou in this movie.
they did in the Italian
They
version.
called him Lou, and they also Neil called him L.
Oh,
They're so sweet. Neil was also referred to as, like, Niall?
Nil.
Nil.
think- Nil? N-I-L? I think that
It's possible that
might just be a translation of Neil.
yeah, it's possible that that's also that the auto subtitles have trouble with picking up names.
This is also true.
Because I'm
We're not entirely sure
it's
where
very
the dub
it's
came
well no
from.
'cause
Italy. We know.
we know
It
that
came
it's
from Italy.
the film is dubbed, and at some point somebody transcribed the scenes because they've got background conversations and stuff, but also the lyrics, not the lyrics, the words, the script has been changed.
All of
like
the
they
jokes.
changed
All of the jokes are
all
different.
of the jokes are punched up. Like at least changed. It might
They're
just
better.
there's so much fun. This movie is hilarious.
This movie is delightful in Italian. Denise is so funny in Italian.
Well, she's funny in English, too.
They're so mean in this movie.
They're so much meaner.
And it's such some of the characters are different. Some of the characters, Lucian is he's delightful in this movie, but he's so strange.
She's so in love with Lucian, it makes me sick.
If you love him so much, you should marry him. Why don't you marry him?
They made him stupid. Listen, he's not even my best friend. one of us in this call is best friends with Lucian, and it's not me.
I thought you were going to say one of us in this call is my best friend, and I was going to go, oh.
Aww!
No, you're bullying me. I see now, yes.
My close personal friend, Lushmian.
Lushmian.
Lushmian, the new Labubu.
I miss
one box friend.
Lushmian. We need to go back to Lushmian.
I don't remember anything about this movie because I had some shots and they tasted really bad. And now my mouth tastes like banana and I can't remember anything.
I was supposed to go see Minions tonight.
You were gonna see Minions?
I want to let you know this. I was supposed to go see Minions.
Are you upset
tonight.
about this?
Yes. Because I wanted to go see Minions.
You got to see Italian Watching the Detectives and you're mad?
With your
I had a great
with
time.
your best friends.
But I just want you to know that I was going to go see Minions. And I said, no, I don't want to go see Minions. I have to do this thing that I do.
You have to do.
Yeah.
You have to go spend time with
Well,
us.
no.
You're contractually obligated, you are.
I love spending time with you. You guys are my minions.
I'm not your minion, I'm my own man.
Well, I mean, like, we're minions collectively, and we're friends because we're minions.
We're like Doug Trio.
We're
So, Grace,
like
you're
the
telling
minions.
me that you don't look forward to watching this movie every week?
You know that's not true. you know this is a fact. I do not look forward to this. I talk about it all the time.
I don't know. A part of me looks forward to this movie every week.
I don't look forward to the movie. I look forward to this, the spending time with my friends.
Recently,
Okay.
But I have to watch. I have to do this. The Sisyphean task of watching a movie that
watching
I've
a
already
movie?
seen 34 times. By the way,
recently I've really taken to like thinking about this movie while I'm at work, and especially the last
yes.
90 minutes of my shift, I'm like, okay, it's
Yeah,
only
we've-
one watching
last
the
90
detectives,
minutes.
and the last 15 minutes are my cowboy scene, and they're when I get my second win.
Do you, Summer? So now that you have this experience, so I have to ask you: when you get really, really bored at work, do you sometimes start from the beginning and just see how far you can get?
Usually, if I get really bored and I want to quote lines, I quote the Andy Glenn bit.
Mhm.
No, so they put me on the door. They put me on the door to greet people at my work, and I had to go, "Hi, welcome to store that I work at. Can we help you find anything today?"
Uh-huh.
And when there wasn't anyone walking into the store, I was staring off into the distance and just trying to go scene by scene, line
Yeah.
by line in my head. I got through the party, I think, or like I got through the intro.
It got me philosophical because you never know when you're gonna be in life's cowboy scene. So maybe we should all enjoy
I've been saying
everything
this.
as if it were our own cowboy
So
scene.
true. So true. Your mind.
Because you could die in 15 minutes.
You never know.
You never know.
You spend the last 15 minutes of your life.
Glenn,
What's he wearing?
what the hell's
he
going on
wearing?
here, Glenn?
What's he wearing?
Careful, Andy. He's got a gun.
We can't do this. We can't do this. Is it new baby week? What week is this?
It's 27, I think. I think next week is new baby week.
This episode is horrible. This is going to be awful to listen to.
I think in this episode, it's very important that we tease just a little bit that something extremely, extremely exciting is happening next episode.
I'm working on this theory, guys.
Oh, God.
It's coming. Tulpa Theory Part 2. Tulpa Theory Part 2 is coming.
She's been cooking.
Wait, I can't find... I found it.
Little
Lol.
XD.
You guys don't know.
found
You guys don't
No,
know.
next... Wait. What did I say? What did I say last week?
I don't know.
What did I say last baby size was? Eleanor?
It's the same Paya. It's papaya,
Oh, okay,
same
cool.
size.
Bye.
Because I got really scared that I accidentally said the next one on accident.
Sorry.
My game
I
shows
got notes,
what?
people.
Why? You said you didn't have notes.
Not for this
Or
week.
is this about Tulpa Theory too?
This is something big is on the way. You guys be excited.
I'm releasing a 2-hour video essay disproving Tulpa theory.
We should. Can we get to work on that?
There are questions.
So the thumbnail.
There are questions you do not have the answers to.
Yeah.
I have the answers. No one else.
The thumbnail
No one else.
is all of us, and we look really defeated, and it says how Tulpa Theory destroyed me. And we start the video, and we go, "Yeah, it just happened, guys. I don't know." And the credits roll. We do our Patreon, and then we restart the video, and we go, "But there's more to the freaking story, you guys."
There's more you don't even know.
I've debunked the entire. Oh, and then you have to say this script is already 58 pages.
Yeah. I've
You
been
have to-
working on this for over 6 months.
I quit my job and divorced my wife so I could make this video essay. The only this is directed at everyone who's ever made a video essay except for you, Kevin. But this is my plan to get Kevin on the pod.
I don't know who Kevin is.
Minion? Kevin Minion?
Kevin Minion.
Kevin Minion?
Minion Kevin?
Minion Kevin Minion?
Do you want to, Summer? Do you want to go see Minions?
Sorry, Grace, I can't hear you. You're whispering.
So I believe we have my game shows what?
Your brain knows.
My game shows what?
Your
Your
brain
brain
knows.
knows.
Oh yeah. Last week we left off on the Jerry Lewis salad slur.
Yes.
Jerry Lewis salad slur, yes.
I want to ask you, what scene comes next?
It's Dennis.
Toilet paper later.
Yes.
You called it the Dennis debacle.
You think I called it the Dennis debacle?
Yeah, I've gone alliterative quite a few times, and it's never been alliterative.
Yeah, I think you did. No, you have your title's like 10 words long, and it's like an
But
alliterative
it is.
pun.
I have a couple. Like Bald Brigade was alliterative. Murder Mondays.
Dennis debacle. Final answer.
Dennis debacle. Final answer. Summer.
Summer, double down. Double down. Dennis
Bad day.
debacle.
Bad night for Fridge Dog.
Bad Night for Fridge Dog is really good.
That's a good band name.
This scene, I called it Guys on the TV Do.
Bad.
Eleanor,
Arr.
I'm not a fan of your naming schemes.
Eleanor, it's not personal. I don't need you to take it
What
personally.
scene? Let's describe what Guys on the TV Do.
Eleanor, I don't want to anymore. Eleanor, I'm so
Okay.
tired. Let
Okay,
me die.
what scene comes after? Let's see-
Neil,
what scene comes
Neil
after?
Gumshoe phone call. Neil Gumshoe cowboy phone call.
Graveyard scene.
No, graveyard scene happened before this. After
I have heat stroke.
they break up.
Mhm.
They break up for the first time. He drives away. It's Japanese deathmatch anime Korean snuff cartoons argument.
No.
Yes,
oh,
it
Japanese
is.
death. Yeah.
And what would you call it?
Clash of the Titans.
Good. Okay.
Genre disagreement between pals.
Snuff to discuss.
Oh,
that.
yeah. I like that. Okay. You freak. You sick freak.
What scene comes after Snuff to discuss? Hold on. How many more? I think I wrote this out.
Snuff? Snuff is such a fun word.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do the rest today.
very exciting.
I love this segment.
This segment's gonna be gone.
You love this
forever
segment?
I
after
do.
this
I really
phrase.
do. I know I dog on it. Eleanor, it's a good segment.
Eleanor, we love you and your
I
segment.
appreciate you and your hard work.
Thank
Just
you.
sometimes
Okay.
you can do better, and that's my job is to I keep you humble and I push you to do better.
Okay, so after Snuff to discuss, what scene comes next?
I don't know.
It's not the bar.
No, he went to the
What,
bar.
sorry?
No, we already
ages
did the
ago.
bar. It's not the bar.
After the bar, yeah.
Is it cowboy time?
No, it's Neil breakup montage.
No.
It's not.
I mean, it is technically, but there is one more. There's a couple more scenes.
It's not cowboy time yet.
Not cowboy time. no.
Are you counting each scene in the montage individually because they're different
No,
locations?
no. Every time they go to a location, there's a conversation.
Okay,
Like
cool.
conversations are broken up by location. So every time there's like
Japanese
conversations between
snuff
people.
cartoons into.
That scene ends into the next one.
It's not Jason, is it?
No.
Nope.
That's after.
That's after the montage.
I can't remember to save
Do we
my
like
life.
this scene?
I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is.
Do we
the
like
scene.
this scene?
We love this scene. This is the scene with Denise and Chad.
Oh yeah, he
Oh.
goes up for a walk to get some air. Chad.
Yeah, and what would you call it?
Chad, greetings.
Chad, greetings.
Chad to meet
Glad
you.
to meet you. I like. Chad
I'm doubling
greetings.
down. Chad to meet you. Chad to meet you. Double down. Double or nothing.
It's called Peeping Tom's Lie.
I like that. I like that.
So after Peeping Tom's Lie is
Cowboy.
Neil crying montage.
nope, because we talked about this last week, guys.
Is it Jason?
It's the same day. It takes place the same day. He's wearing
Oh,
the same
Jesus.
outfit as Snuff to discuss.
It's not Jason?
She's ruined it for
Not
me,
Jason.
Lucian.
No, that's Jason.
Eleanor, I don't know if I've ever
Do
been
we like this
conscious of this movie.
It's real short. It's the scene where he sees Violet hiding in the closet, but it's just the cardboard cutout.
I wouldn't count that as its own scene. I would say that's part of Chad. Chad to meet you.
It's not.
No, that's part of the Neil montage.
It's a different location.
It's not even next to the montage.
So earlier,
I explained this like a couple different times.
The montage is after the casino.
no, I understand it.
It's not part of the montage.
We're not talking about the montage anymore.
You said montage.
I need you to learn DVD menus, man.
Get a job.
After,
job.
what would you call this scene?
Peekaboo. I don't know.
I would call it femme fatale mistaken. Mistress.
Mistaken.
Mistaken.
Mistake. Is that like a
Lady mix up.
Lady mix-up. Okay. No, this is bedroom fake out.
Femme fatale fake out?
Femme fatale fake out is good. That's a superhero name.
It is. That's
After
the
that scene-
boys guy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It has to be cowboy time now. If it's not cowboy time now, when will it ever
Yeah.
be cowboy time?
I mean, yeah, it's cowboy time.
That's what it's called also.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's Western Zipper. I'm just gonna run through this because you guys are clearly upset with when I'm counting scenes.
I'm sorry, it's
It's 10 seconds.
537 degrees.
It's like literally the shortest scene
No, it's
in the
because
movie.
it's
Oh,
the
look,
entire.
the thermometer just rose up. It's 538 now.
You guys are not being very calm and collected.
I'm being calm. I'm trying to have I'm keeping you humble.
We can all do some deep breathing exercises here at NPR.
There's Western Zipper, and then Secret Knock, then Monkey
Mhm.
Wrench,
Yeah.
and then Sad breakup montage,
Yep.
and then to Bathtub Suicide Ex Machina, and Escape to Graceland.
Escape to Graceland again.
Again, I feel like the bathtub suicide and the Graceland that's the
that's
same
the
scene.
That's the montage. Is
I would refer to that as like credits.
I
No.
see.
it's not
Okay.
because it's
Eleanor, I've
See, I don't acknowledge that as part of the movie because I always turn
I've
it off.
dedicated my life to DVD menu.
uh-huh.
I have my PhD in DVD menu.
And yet you weren't the one to come up with the DVD menu renaming
The D
menu
in PhD
game show,
stands for DVD.
which is called My Game
Well,
Show's
'cause-
what?
Your brain knows. Because
All right,
I'm
we have a
you're
lot
so
of
smart.
segments
Brain
to hit,
knows.
and
You're so smart. And
We
that's
have-
why I couldn't come up with it.
You're right. You take your PhD.
we have a lot of
and
segments
shove
to
it.
hit people.
We have a lot of segments to hit people.
I think this might be kind of a crazy
What if we
suggestion.
killed the sequel?
I think it might be about time to retire One True Pair.
Really?
Yes!
You're running out of people?
Yes!
I just feel like we've kind
is
of
the greatest day of my
exhausted
life.
our creative limits with the One True Pair segment. We're just every week we're just kind of rehashing.
"Oh, it's
it's
Neil."
old hat at this
No.
point.
That's a Jaws
We go,
reference.
it's Neil and Violet.
Old hat. They say that in Jaws. I'm sorry. I love Jaws.
Uh,
Not everything's about Jaws.
It could be a very shooting because my Jaws action figure.
is One True Pair the only segment you want to kill? Because we could just kill a bunch right now.
I think we can cut One True Pair and replace it with Who Watches
Weekly
Watching
Wrap.
the Detectives, What We
Okay,
Watch, Weekly
fair.
Wrap.
Weekly.
I was gonna say because
wrap.
we've got the gun out now. We might as well just take care of them.
I feel like everything else is pretty load bearing.
Yeah, I really like the sequels, and I think Quotes is a nice
Unless
and
you,
easy
if
one.
sequels is the only one I could see. We could
I'm
put
sorry.
sequel on ice.
I'm sorry. I just feel like One True Pair is like my baby, and you guys are like,
Get over it.
We have a
I know.
baby,
Yeah,
actually,
it's still
and
in
it's
the
not
womb.
One
It's
True
still
Pair.
gestational.
I'm sorry, One True Pair. You have to leave. They
One True Pair, wait. We're gonna do one last segment just for you, and then after this, we're gonna take you out back
That's so crazy.
okay.
for a drink at the bar behind the
There's a
studio.
bar behind the studio.
There's we're gonna take the back
Yeah.
exit because I actually want to show you that we got you your own parking spot.
In the bar parking.
You just have to. It's you have to go through the past the trees.
That's so evil.
My One True Pair for this week. I'm so glad that you asked.
Yes, please.
It's well-dressed man and a cool glass of water.
That would also ruin him though, because he's made out of cardboard. Summer.
Sometimes you can desire what will destroy you.
Exactly.
So true.
It's those that we let into our
You
hearts
can-
who have the power
You can love things that are
to
bad for
harm
you.
us
Oh,
most.
so you mean like you as being my best friends in the whole wide world, luring me into doing a podcast with you when we watch a movie and you hurt me?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's time for you to go back to bed, Grandpa.
That's crazy.
Grace, what's your One True Pair this week?
My one true pair is Italian Lou and Jonathan. Italian Jonathan specifically. They were very
Yeah.
beautiful in this movie.
They were. I really enjoyed their scenes. Whatever spurred this movie into existing, they went to the effort of transcribing Lucian's and Jonathan's zombie conversation, but they also could not hear how the conversation ended.
Wait, No, I just had a thought.
And rather than
Never mind. My thought's stupid. My thought's dumb.
just have the conversation trail off and then start up again later on, because they were clearly just riffing on the spot. They didn't have anything planned. And so they'd be like, talk about something in the background in this scene. And then be like, okay, talk about it again. We'll just have it fade out and fade back in.
Can we
again.
talk about how awesome the Italian video store commercial voice was? It recommended the video store, the voice. Oh my god. He was talking about like some Adam Sandler movie.
He was, yes.
I almost said
Yes.
Adam Savage movie.
Instead of like doing a vague movie not movie preview, that he just previewed like an actual movie.
Yeah, but I also don't know if it was like a real movie. Oh no.
I
Yeah.
think it was.
No, sorry. I'm getting my like the streams are crossing in my brain right now,
Uh-huh.
and I'm thinking of Twilight still, but
Okay.
I'm also thinking, okay. So I was gonna make a
Eleanor,
joke.
what's your final one?
My
true
final
pair?
one true pair is one true pair in this podcast.
Fail. Flop.
A toxic relationship.
Okay, you can go.
Flop.
That's not to say that one true pair
So-
will never be back.
But is that the concept of the pod, or is that like us, all three of us?
The concept of the pod
Okay, cool.
and the segment together.
Oh,
Not
cool.
the
Okay,
guy.
cool.
Sorry, I thought
Not the guy. What the fuck was I even talking about? What? Sorry, Twilight.
I don't
What
know.
was the streams
confused.
crossed.
We were talking
Pontypool. Sorry, I had to get back.
Yeah.
Um,
That has
I
nothing
was
to do with this podcast.
no. What I was gonna say was that the video store voice. I thought that he was talking about a real movie, and I
He
was gonna say,
was.
yeah, it was Pontypool, but it's not Pontypool because Pontypool was just a poster that we saw in Twilight New Moon, which we watched yesterday.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sequel.
Cool
Squad.
solicitors.
Welcome back, everybody, to the segment
Sorry.
where we do a
Prequel,
prequel,
sequel,
sequel,
second
second movie
movie.
to this movie, Watching the Detectives. We cycle every week.
Summer,
And this week it's my week.
Summer, do you have a gift for us this week?
I have a present
Did you bring us like?
wrapped beautifully with a bow.
If this is a stinker, I'm gonna be really upset with you. I've had a rough day. You've heard all about it.
I have.
I need a
and
real winner.
I promise I would never pitch a bad sequel to you. This is why this sequel takes some new lore that we've learned through this Italian dub.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, never mind. I actually already don't like the sequel. Oh no, I do like the sequel.
We learn, of course, that Neil grew up, his family was very poor. And you may think that this
Mhm.
contradicts our existing theory that Neil is the son of Jerry Lewis.
I certainly asked the question.
But we forget that Neil is, of course, Jerry Lewis's illegitimate bastard son.
Illegitimate
Conceived
bastard son.
while he was still married.
Sorry, as opposed to a legitimate bastard son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes,
I know. Sometimes you just have to say these things to clarify. It's like legal language.
exactly. And so Neil grew up, he was raised by a single mother, struggling single mother. And they were very poor. And on Neil's 18th birthday, he received a letter from the Jerry Lewis estate.
Summer. Summer, I have bad news.
What?
Summer, this was my... I talked about this. I mentioned this. But I've led you astray because this is just Ratatouille.
This is just Ratatouille?
What? What do you hate? So what do you mean?
Eleanor, what do you mean this is Ratatouille?
A small, scrawny little man realizes that he's related to somebody very famous, and it changes
They're
his
not
life.
related, are
He's
they?
related to the
Who?
chef
The rat from Ratatouille and the chef man?
Not the rat, no.
Linguini.
The man he's controlling is related to Gusteau.
I can't lie.
That's crazy.
I've
I've
only
never
ever
seen
seen
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille in French. So
We have
I
like
love
an
that movie. That's like one of my
That's
favorite
crazy.
Pixar
I would-
movies.
we used to watch it like every other year in French class.
I never would have expected you to just drop a Ratatouille. You're dropping deep-seated Ratatouille.
I feel like I've really been led astray.
Well, no, sorry, because So the issue is, I called one of Summer's previous sequels Wall-E, and then I've accidentally sowed the seeds
They're gonna think I'm a Disney adult.
No, you're
Do you
another
want to watch
sequel
Ratatouille?
being-
Do you want to watch Ratatouille?
This is my fault. I take full
I
responsibility.
can't just write a second prequel
Anyway,
on the spot.
yeah.
I
So
know.
that
I'm so sorry. This is my
But
fault.
see, this is different from what I assume happens in Ratatouille, because this letter from the Lewis estate,
Well,
of
yeah, 'cause-
course, is offering him a large sum of money for his silence on the matter. He takes the money. He uses this.
wait,
He can never.
wait.
He can never tell anyone
mind, I forgot.
that Jerry Lewis is his real father. He accepts the money. He uses it to start the video store. He's always had an interest in movies, but learning that he is. I can't do this. It's just Ratatouille.
Learning that he
'Cause
is.
he's so stupid. He's so stupid.
This is
He's
what
like,
I gotta
this is what I
do.
gotta
He's like, it's my
do.
lineage or whatever.
I love movies. That's I watched Jerry Lewis movie. That was something
I was so excited.
he was involved.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was a statement. I didn't realize. I thought you said I watched Jerry Lewis movie.
He watched Jerry Lewis
A
I thought
movie
you said
As
I
Neo.
watched Jerry Lewis movie, and I was waiting for you to like explain and like tell the story.
as Neil. Sorry, I was deep in character there.
I
watched
was so
Jerry
excited for
Lewis.
this, and you've revealed to me the deep, dark truth that you just told me the story of Ratatouille, and I feel
I'm
so
so sorry.
betrayed. I can't even finish my prequel. I can't do it. I'm not calm, cool, collected, or kind anymore.
Everybody,
Yeah.
quote that movie.
I'm gonna abstain today. Thank
Yeah. Why are you abstaining?
Everybody.
Quote that movie, right?
you. You can't. There's no ba-dum. If you keep
Movie,
it up,
party
Take time.
I think is gonna sue us. No, it's Backstreet. It's Backstreet Boys. It's distinctly the Backstreet Boys.
I made
It's
I made the
Backstreet's
same
Back,
mistake,
alright.
and it delayed our intro for
Backstreet-
like 6 minutes.
Backstreet's back. But and
NSYNC's
By
back tonight.
NSYNC. Backstreet's back and they suck
featuring
by NSYNC.
oh my god, Hanson, New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block.
Summer, what is your who watches Watching the Detectives weekly quote of the week?
In Italian, Steve Jackson? Steve Jackson? Steve Jackson.
Grace.
I have 3.
You
Can I have
can't
3
have-
today?
You have
Because
3?
they're
You can
all
have 3.
Italian exclusive.
You can be greedy. It's a
I
special
have
day.
3.
You
They're
can have
Italian
3.
exclusive, Summer.
It's your special Italian.
It's my special day. So these are all translated from so they spoke the words out in Italian, and then Google subtitles automatically translates them to English so us simple-minded North Americans may understand.
Yeah.
I have I believe that this was from the Denise breakup scene. That's a pig and you're mentally ill.
Yeah, that's a good
Yes,
one.
from right at the beginning of the movie, yeah. She was talking about the waiter.
This one they're both pretty early. Second is during the zombie dialogue. Vomit is meant
yes.
to be vomited. And then my third one is from the scene where Neil and Violet are laying together after the garage band. And
Oh,
she says something and he goes, "Normal things, baby. Get me a beer."
Mine is
Those are my Oh wait, no, I got another one. I'm sorry. Oh my god, like, this is the most important one.
yeah, go ahead.
This is during Japanese snuff cartoons versus Korean deathmatch anime. You can throw your Japanese anime up your ass because Korean films are superior.
It's scented paper. It gives you diarrhea.
It's a scented paper, and then I'll forget to flush the toilet.
I
or
really
something.
liked the Media Giant.
Uno solo.
It was a good watch this week.
That was our show, the only show that teaches you Italian sometimes.
But also not at all.
What is it for Giacomo?
No blessius for Giacomo?
When?
What? No blessius for Giacomo?
I think all overall, we had a good watch this week. We had a good time together. We cherished each other's company. We found out Eleanor is really into Ratatouille.
Wow.
You pull up and you're like,
Excuse me for knowing the plot
I've
of
only ever seen it in
Ratatouille.
French, and
"Do you
I
see
wasn't
it?"
watching. I was passing notes in French class.
I've
I'm
literally
sorry.
never seen it. Instead of that other thing we have planned,
That other thing?
instead of that other thing we have planned at the end of this thing, the secret second thing, instead of the thing that we're doing, can we watch Home Alone
I
instead?
don't know what the secret second thing that we're doing is.
I guess we'll never know. I would like to know one thing.
What's the one thing you'd like to know, Eleanor?
I'd like to know who watches Watching the Detectives.
Oh, well, I know that, obviously.
He does.
It's us.
I'm sorry.
It's
Don't
us.
keep that. Can you edit that out, please?
We watched them? We
We do?
We did it. We done did it.
We do?
I think, Eleanor, I think you do?
I watch it every week.
And what's your name?
My name's Eleanor.
I'm Linguini.
And I guess I'm the chef.
Linguini
You're
is...
the chef.
I'm the chef.
Linguini is
No,
the chef,
the
Greg.
dead chef.
Oh, you're Gusteau.
You're
Linguini's
Gusteau.
dad?
You're my
I'll be
dad?
Remy, fine. That's fine. I'll be a
Oh, no,
rat.
you're already Eleanor.
No, listen, I control final edit of this episode.
If you're gonna edit, you're gonna go in and pitch shift so it sounds like it's natural. You have the power to do
godlike
that.
powers of
Eleanor's
editing.
actually been an AI this whole
You
time.
guys, you have to understand that my microphone did not get recorded one of these episodes, and I just re-recorded every single one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
lines.
I
That
remember
was like
that.
episode 2 or 3 or something.
Oh, man. Play us out, Italian
Like a
Killian
fun
Murphy.
game.
This is very special to me because in like the early 2000s, I was in America and I wasn't really happy with the sort of work I was doing, and I wasn't really happy
Yeah.
with my approach to acting. And everyone was like, "Man, you couldn't
Then-
watch Cassavetes," and like it was kind of embarrassing that I hadn't watched it by then. So I went out and I bought this collection.
What if I just kept recording? Never ever. My computer is so big and full of space. Eleanor, when you're watching this later, hi, editing Eleanor. This is for editing Eleanor. I want you to know I appreciate your efforts. And also I need you to make Summer say, stuff.